It's all about love, everybody. Hi, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? So happy to be here. I love that little video. Leo got us going with that. And that's Leo's song, by the way, All About Love from his show, Broken Moments. And it's so catchy and happy. And so tonight is Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. Oh my God. Lately, I'm losing my mind a little bit. All the days are crunching together. It's been a long month, a good month, a happy month, but girl, I'm tired. Anyway, all right. So we're coming to the end of our month, right? And we have had like one thing after another, after another, after another of amazing events. And I've worked a ton of great things, and all my friends are in shows, and everybody's doing something. But tonight is the crown jewel of all things gay, all things very gay, and that is our friend Dominic Pupa, and he's going to join us tonight. That's right. Get ready. Leo, hit that promo.
Yeah, I'm a big fish in a small pond. Days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. I'm as famous, I'm as famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Welcome back, everybody. So, as I was saying, oh my God, it's been a whirlwind of events. Like you cannot imagine. I'm trying to compare it to something that someone would relate to and be like, "Oh yeah." Like, I guess it's like the holidays, right? Like Christmas month. Oh, hello to our friend Danielle Alexandria from Danielle Alexandria Alchemy. She has joined us. Our friend. She is a psychic, a spiritual medium, a healer, all kinds of wonderful things she does. Go to her website and you can find all the things she offers. And I can't say enough about Danielle. She's amazing. Danielle Alexandria Alchemy.com. Go and check her out. She has different prices and different things that she does, and just amazing, amazing stuff. So as I was saying, the only thing I can compare it to is like Christmas, I guess. It's like where you're like, oh yeah, we'll get together around the holidays, and then there's no time. It's like every single day is taken, and that's kind of what June is for people that work in the bar business, and those of us that are. I don't know if we could say that loud, but anyway, I don't want to ruffle any red feathers. But
Days!
you say,
Ruffle
okay,
'em up.
I love
Ruffle 'em
that.
up.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't want to ruffle what's her face, Mrs. Alito's. She's all turning flags upside down and acting all crazy and losing her mind. By the way, I just want to say one thing, because she's not Italian, by the way. She's German, but she created some flag with the word vergogna, which in Italian means shame. And she pointed that flag at the gay flag from across the street or something. So I'm going to say, you know how she flipped her American flag upside down? I'm going to take that Vergogna flag and flip it right back at her.
We got a couple of things to flip.
Oh, I know. Just, you know what? Please get a hobby. I think her name is like Margaret Ann, or I don't know. I don't
Her
even
name
care.
is PETA, pain in the ass.
I mean, I don't know what her name is. Thoughts and prayers for her. But anyway, so happy Pride Month. I know for a lot of the people out there, it's not easy to get through the whole month of June. There's a lot going on, but we are coming to the end of. I mean, I have such a busy week, Leo. I know you're super busy just because you're running an amazing program, and it's doing great stuff. So I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, my Leo. So Rick Sudi Caritas has joined us. Happy Pride from LA. Hello, my sweetheart. By the way, isn't he Mr. June?
Who?
Rick?
Sudi Caritas? Oh! Hubba.
That is a sexy nothing but the apron man right there.
I want to know where he keeps the pens to write his books.
I don't know. In the drawer, maybe in the drawer behind him. I'm bisexual. I have sex with gay men and straight. Oh, good for you. That's very kind of you. Very open of you. So Anyway, that's Rick, and Rick just wrote a great book, another great book. Rick's written many great books, and
Mhm.
he's a screenwriter, all kinds of stuff, and songwriter. Go and check out Rick Sudi Caritas's.
And pretty funny.
Oh my God, he's so funny and sweet. I like him a lot. Let me see, Lori Towers. Oh my God, love our Tuesdays. Lori, we missed you and John last week.
Mwah.
I know you guys were busy, but guess what, Leo? You're going to be a little jealous. I saw. I know. You're so cute. I saw Lori and John last night. They came to see me at Stonewall. I made them blueberry Manhattans.
Blueberry.
Blueberry Manhattans. And
You
we had a
do
lot of
such
fun.
things with berries, Miss Maria.
I know. I make fruity drinks for fruity people. That's my motto. I always say that.
Mine were the blackberries. That was mine when I was.
That was,
drinking
and
with you.
Judy liked that too. Judy liked the blackberries too, the muddled black. And Liz Goldenberg was a fan
Right.
of the. I actually named it the Liz Goldenberg for her birthday party.
The family manager's in. You better be on your point.
Oh, Rena Crignali Bergi, the best of the best. Family project manager. She's the sweetest. She was out with Sienna yesterday, and she sent me a picture. They look so cute. So I saw Lori and John last night, and I do want to. After I acknowledge everyone, I want to talk about a big event coming up this week. Peter Feliciano oh my God, so
Brother.
handsome, so handsome. Puerto Rican.
You notice how he's in his picture, he's showing off his jewelry, but he's got that like bare chest there. Just
Please, he's so sexy. It's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
He should be arrested for sexiness. So, and now Peter Feliciano has Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry, and it's Latin luxury items. You don't have to be Latin to enjoy these luxury items, but you, if you are, especially from Puerto Rico or have that heritage, you'll really love it because one of them is a little coqui, the little frogs that are specific to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
So go and check out Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry. It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. It's on everywhere. And you find some really beautiful pieces. Bill Goffey, hi, literally from the middle of New York Harbor.
Is he on that boat again?
He's on that Staten Island ferry again. And he just sent me literally 5 minutes before we went on an incredible new picture he took. Listen, I'm going to put this out there, my New York friends, or even if you're not in New York, I want to get a show together, a photography show for Bill Goffey and his beautiful, and just we'll start by focusing just on Lady Liberty because he has so many beautiful pictures. If you have a restaurant, a coffee shop, a bar, or an office. Yeah, well, but I mean, if you have a place that that hangs pictures and displays artwork that someone can sell, because I know a lot of restaurants do that as well. Please reach out to me or reach out to Bill directly, and let's get Bill's pictures up there. Listen, I met PJ Andrews one time. I went to a Starbucks. PJ lives in LA, and I fell in love with one of his.
That's right.
That's how I met PJ Andrews, and I called the number, and I was like, "I love this. How much is it?" He told me, and then he said, I'll deliver it to you at the duplex. When are you working? And he did. And he's an LA guy, but he happened to be in town doing a show. So that's what I want to do for Billy. Tuesday team on board. I'm missing the Blueberry Manhattan. I know. I love to make you guys drinks because you really like them. Okay. Let me see. Oh, there's the beautiful Elena Ponte Feliciano. Happy Pride, gay. Listen, you don't have to be gay. Elaine is not gay, although I'm sure the lesbians all wish she was gay because she's the hottest of the hot. But you know what? We love you anyway, Elaine. We love you. We love you. Love you. So Elaine is Peter's wife, and they have Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry, and their daughter. Oh, there's Elaine. She was Miss January 2022. 2023. Matter of fact. And Peter was Mr. November 2022. Yeah.
Mr.
Peter,
Feliciano?
Yes, he was. And so this year we're going into, I have a whole new bunch of people that have signed up now. Oh, every time I see it, I laugh. Peter, that is the gayest picture I've ever seen. And Peter is not gay. So thank you, Peter, for representing I don't know, that guy.
I still want to know how they're holding up that apron on that.
That's what I'm talking about. That is the mystery of this picture. Anyway, Rena has joined us. Rena Crignati Berge, my cousin from Massachusetts, who I adore. Hello and happy Tuesday. Lynn Portis Genius has joined us with many hats. She's put many hats up there. And Kenny Holcomb, mine was the summer camp. He loved the drink I used to make called the summer camp. It tasted just like something you would have at summer camp. It was fruity and sugary and delicious. So Kenny,
I have a little project that you sent me. I'm sorry that I finally got up here. That gleaming little picture.
Oh my God. Look at who it is. It's Rena Crignali Berge and our guest tonight, the infamous Dominic Pupa.
Infamous.
He is, I mean, doing his, he is the crown jewel of Pride Month. I mean, you can't. And so let me just keep checking on.
And
people.
The things he says. Oh my goodness.
I know. I want to make sure I didn't. Oh, Victor Flores has joined us. Hi, Victor. Nice to see you too, my sweetheart. We are going to make this happen, Victor. I'm going to actually come by someday when you're working, and we'll set up a time that we can have you on the show. I'm dying to have
in the room.
I know she's in the room. Victor Flores is the executive chef of Orso, Joe Allen, and Bar Centrale. Amazing. My favorite restaurants in the city. Who else have we? Dominic has joined us. You don't have to be Latin to enjoy these luxury items. No, because it's Latin luxury items, Dom. I mean, that's how it's built, but you don't have to be. You can still enjoy them. See what he's doing there? Ed Kutu, my sweetheart from high school. We were high school buddies together. We did theater together. And I think that's it. I think we got everybody. Okay, I want to talk about something quickly before we bring Dom on. All right. So you see this? This is Pride, a musical celebration this Thursday, June 27th. There you go. Thank you, Leo. June 27th, this Thursday. And this is at Local 802, which is the Musicians Union. And that is located on 322 West 48th Street, which is between 8th and 9th, I believe. That is the building you go into. They have a chamber music group that starts at 6. And then our cabaret group goes on around 7:30, I think. Be there by 7:30 for that. But you can get there before that. Enjoy the chamber music as well. It's gonna be amazing. It's a Pride event. It's sponsored by 802 and the mayor's office. And it's going to be really, really, really great. And it's free. It's completely free. Our musical director is Lynn Portis Genius. And Sherry Miracle, my good friend who I adore, is our drummer. And Sherry Miracle is the band leader of Diva Jazz Orchestra, which is one of the most incredible musical experiences you'll ever have. So she is the drummer for this special event. And then guess who we got on bass?
I see a new face on this little poster here.
Bill Goffey. Bill Goffey, who always downplays his talents. He usually plays piano, but he also plays bass, drums, guitar, and accordion.
And the victim. He plays the victim.
Well, I don't know about that. Not with me. He doesn't get away with it.
No, he doesn't. Oh, no. He's funny, though. I just like
I love Bill. He was there last night. He played for me. It was Anthony Fett's show, and he played for me. We did a Indigo Girl song.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, we had a great time. But a singer is, I'm going to open the show, and then we're bringing on Anthony Fetz. We're each doing like 5 numbers. And then Lavinia is joining us at the end. But in between, the jazz trio, which is Lynn, Bill, and Sherry, will play a few songs in between the singers. So It's going to be like an hour and a half of amazing music. And before that, of course, like I said, is the chamber music. So you get there anytime after 6 and you're going to catch some really great music, all free. Okay. So I really wanted to put a plug in for that and put that in your book. It's going to be amazing.
And if you knew how much money you were saving at this free concert, because these are extremely talented, wonderful, expert performers. So,
yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Those of you in New York, don't miss it. I have to miss it because I'm in California.
I know.
If you're in New York, don't miss it.
Don't miss it. And it's so easy to get there. You can take the A train, the ACE go literally right there, or you can take the 1, the 2. You can get off at 59th Street and walk down, or you can get off at 42nd or 50th. It's just super easy to get to. Okay. let me see if I missed anything else. I wanted to plug that. That's really important. And I think it's, Julie Angelina, our friend. I know she can't stay on long, but hi, Julie. She is our beautiful Italian
Hello, down under.
from, from Down Under. And we're going to have her on the show. I have to reach out. Once June is over, I'll have like a lot more time. And then we'll have Julie come on. And then you'll see she has kangaroos in her backyard.
Oh, I want to see kangaroos.
Oh, my
Maria,
God. What?
you know I live in the mountains, right? Have you ever seen the California quails?
What's that? No.
The quails, they're the little birds like the partridge. They look like a partridge. They have the little thing on their head that way. As I was driving into my driveway, there was Mama Quail and her little kid. There was like 20 of them.
Oh, my God.
They couldn't have been that big. I have to get a picture for Lynn Portis. They were that, and they were just all going around. 20 of them. Oh, my God. And they live
Oh, my God. How sweet. Leo, you got some beautiful little animals up there. Well, Julie, yep. And John says you can take the NRW to 49th Street as well. So you got so many trains. Julie, we love you. And Julie's an amazing chef. And also she's beautiful. And like she's like the Sophia Loren of Australia. Ooh. I mean, if you ask me. So she'll be joining us. So it's going to be great. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm sure he is just itching to come in.
Bitching to come in? I mean, itching to come in?
Whichever. They both apply. But please.
He's got an alias tonight. He's got an alias tonight. So may I present Miss Meghan Markle.
Duchess.
Meghan
Markle.
Meghan Markle.
Duchess of Sussex.
Hi, guys. Oh, my God.
First of all, Leo, how are you calling me Ma when you are...
I know.
You're older than me.
Oh, yeah, but you just got that personality that you're Ma. Hey, Ma.
Does this guy sound like a duck? That's what you mean, basically.
You know what? It's funny. I was thinking that. I was kind of thinking like, where is he going with this Ma thing?
First of all, you said word for word, you do not have to be Latin to enjoy these luxury items. You called every other race poor when you said that. You said, even white people can afford this jewelry. No, I feel othered.
No. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel seen. I'm just saying, Peter books it as Latin luxury items, but I'm saying you don't have to be of Latin descent to enjoy these beautiful luxury items that are Latin specific.
I didn't know if I was allowed to buy these items, but you gave me permission as a Caucasian to buy these items.
You are. I'm so sorry.
This is podcast.
I didn't mean to shame you. Leo, Jesus. I mean, I guess
I knew my sides were going to hurt. I didn't know they were going to hurt already this early in the show.
I messed up. I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
Is the family here? Are the cousins here? Rena, Tina, Bambina, Cucina, Fontina, Donna, Parmigiana. Are they all here?
Isn't Fontina a French cheese?
Listen, I probably have one somewhere named that. I mean, who knows? In Italy, somewhere in Italy in the mountains with some goats. And I mean, they're all over.
I love that you pulled up that picture of me and Rena. I love meeting her. I performed in Boston in December and I got to meet her in the flesh because I always miss her when she's here.
You don't understand. She was so happy to go there. She was like excited. She told me, I'm going to go see Dominic. And then she sent me these pictures. How great. Rena has the best laugh you can imagine.
She does. That was a fun night too. I'm going to go back there.
That's a nice place, isn't it?
Yeah. I liked it there.
Yeah. And the people that run it are really, really great. So
they're so sweet. They're so artist friendly. It's called a Club Cafe. They're so artist friendly. If you do what we do, they pay you that night.
Yeah.
If you get a video, they give it to you that night. Everything is settled. They don't let you leave until everything is settled.
Yeah. Lynn and I played there last May of 2023, and we had the best experience.
Oh, that's great.
I'm glad you got to go out there.
What is it about being around Dominic that look at Arena's got her shoulders showing over here?
Oh yeah, she got a little shoulder
influence.
Oh, she was flirting with me. There's absolutely no doubt. Now, I don't know if she was doing it on her own or if she was on behalf of the mailman trying to get me to go back to wherever they were.
That's her husband. That's
her
husband.
Deliver?
I know who the mailman is, Maria.
I'm just saying, maybe the other people don't know who he is. Maybe they're thinking all this crazy stuff's happening.
They know he's the mailman. That picture of Peter from the calendar, I forgot about it. Every time I see it, I cannot stop laughing. It's
fantastic. Me too. It's hysterical. Now, the one of Elaine, my sister, loved it so much, and all the girls at her shop, that they literally ripped it off the calendar, and they only have that up. That was from last year.
It's like a Pirelli calendar now.
Yeah, that's it. They're like, we only love Elaine.
That's a great. I mean, Elaine is beautiful regardless, but that's a great.
Come on, is that crazy, sexy, or what? Crazy.
Who's that woman?
The bearded woman.
Latin luxury item.
Sauce as a team. What is
that? Is someone that will be enjoying a Latin luxury item.
First of all, Peter is a Latin luxury item. Let's be honest. He's like a hunk of stud every time I see him at the Duplex.
I know. And he's the sweetest. They're the best. They're the best.
And now he's got the cleavage jewelry. You know how some women with cleavage, they wear their jewelry to accent. Now he wears his jewelry to accent. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
I know.
Yo, birthday twin brother. Whoa, just got about that.
He's not actually selling jewelry. He's selling sessions with his nipple. There's a black market calendar where you go in to buy a bracelet and you have to spend 45 minutes on Peter's teeth.
Oh my God. Wow. This is really going somewhere fast, this show. All right. I'm taking this train. I'm taking this car and I'm just going slightly the other way. Listen, you're very busy this month. I know you're doing 500 things, but you are, as I said, well, let's remind people, because I'm just assuming everybody knows who you are because you've been on the show times, and we love you, and you're our friend. But so this is Dominic Pupa. He has an amazing podcast called Fixing Famous People.
Yes, that I co-host with Krista Rosa. Yes.
And tell everybody when that is again and how we can find it.
It comes out every Wednesday. You can find it wherever your pods are cast, Apple, Spotify, wherever. And each week, the first half of the show is what we call the prefix, which is just like a pop culture roundup from the week before. It's mostly Chris and I laughing pretty much, but fun laughing. And then the second half, we bring on a guest, usually another podcaster, and we try to fix a celebrity who's having a PR crisis. And so we talk about them for like a half hour or so. And then Chris and I each pitch a way to have them come out of being canceled or to revive their career. And the guest decides which one of our pitches is the winning pitch.
Oh, I love that.
So it's a little bit of everything. Sometimes we do it without a shirt, just like sometimes here I'm without a shirt. But
I've seen that.
I was told by you specifically beforehand that you didn't want anyone.
No, I wanted you to keep your clothes on. I said, just please.
I've heard that before.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, we have guests that have tried to take their clothes off. Well, I say keep them on. I'm all about keeping. That's why I do nothing but the apron, because this gives the image.
I was about to say, I mean, for someone who, you're offering a skin calendar, for me to be, I'm wearing many more clothes than I was.
By the way, Dominic was in our original calendar.
I was the original Christmas queen. That's right.
I didn't know if I was allowed to bring that up.
No, you
are allowed to bring that.
Sure, he was Miss December. Okay. He originated the role of Miss December.
That's right.
2022, and that is and that's the same calendar that
Peter was in.
Peter was in, and Rena's husband Ron was Mr. February.
We were the OGs. We're season 1, all of us.
You are season 1. That's true. So that's the calendar now. But you are. Let's focus on this month. So you have your show, which is like you. I've been to your show. I saw it when it was at the Duplex, but it's back at the Cutting Room.
Yes. Yeah. It's this Saturday, the 29th at 9:30 at the Cutting Room. It's called We Get It, You're Gay. And because I just ran out of titles like to do for a Pride show. Like, what else was I going to say? I could have just done my name, but that would have been boring. But it is what I usually do. It's pop culture humor. This show is usually about Pride stuff and gay stuff. all very fun and relatable. It's not just for gay people. Straight people should come to this as well. It's just sort of about how much progress we've made and how loud the people are becoming that don't want us to have the progress, even though they're like a smaller group. But it is still comedy. It's stand-up and song parodies and all that stuff. Oh, and I'm going to be accompanied by JD Piano, otherwise known as who is you actually
I told
him last year.
I did. We talked about a lot of different piano players.
We talked about a lot of different piano players, and actually someone referred me to him, and I can't remember.
Maybe Elliot Gould. Was it Elliot? Not Elliot Gould. Elliot Roth. I always
yes.
Elliot Roth.
JD and I get it off in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, JD's amazing, and he's great and beautiful.
I hope when I'm on stage with him, what I'm hoping is that people think that I'm closer to his age than my age, because why would someone that young be near someone this old? And I introduce him to the audience as my grandson, in fact.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, if you know, I don't see the distant. Like, I mean, I think you guys are in the same. You didn't graduate the same year.
Same year.
No, I'm not saying that, but you probably could have gone to the same school.
He is great. He is like
amazing.
I'm a little out of the loop with all the current piano players at Brandy's and the Duplex. I know the folks who've been there for a minute, but he is just so smart and so like he's fantastic.
Yeah, he is. And
I told you this before. If you're people watching remember Charlie Lindbergh? He reminds me of the best of Charlie Lindbergh. Who,
I
to
agree.
me is a legendary New York City piano bar player, and JD reminds me of Charlie a lot.
You know what? I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
The Charlie Lindbergh
very smart, very funny, very quick.
Yeah, and JD's great. He's working at Brandy's now on Tuesdays, I believe. And now at the piano players at Brandy's Monday through Thursday start at 8 instead of 9:30, and they play for that happy hour and a half before the rest of the staff gets there. So if you want some early piano bar, get up to Brandy's Piano Bar, and he's there on Tuesdays.
And that's no joke. That's like a 5-hour shift, and you're playing nonstop for the 5 hours. Like,
the Duplex,
not just him, but like all of them.
I mean, that's the longest shift. Yeah. That's the Duplex that's the marathon shift. You start at 9 and you go till 4, come hell or high water.
Yeah.
That's a long shift. Yeah. But
5 hours. That's worse.
Yeah, that's a long shift.
Jesus.
Yeah, imagine you have to. I mean, we go up and sing. They take a few short breaks, and then we go up and sing, and they have open mic and stuff. But that's like the tour de force of piano bars for piano players. It is exhausting. Lynn Porter says it's exhausting. Yeah, that's a long shift. But so Dominic, now
she said hello, and I didn't.
I know. I love your hat. What's on your hat?
Oh, it's just a little rainbow and a unicorn with a heart for a butthole, I think is what that is. Could that be?
You know what? Isn't that perfect?
It could be a tattoo. It's just the gayest hat I could find to wear for
It's
Pride.
really, really gay and lovely.
This is it. It's the gayest, and it's the gayest city in the world. There are more gay people in New York City than anywhere else. So
is that true?
Yes, this weekend is a zoo. This weekend's going to be chaos.
I know, because I'm assistant managing at Stonewall. That night.
Stonewall. Wow.
At Stonewall. I've done it the last 4 years.
I guess I did know that. Yeah,
but it's hard. We don't really see each other because it's just wall-to-wall people. Like the parade goes through that route. So then I'll be working there from 6 at night to 4 in the morning. Just running up and down and up and down, up and down. And my Judy is going to be working the door with Lavinia on 7th Avenue. Yeah, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you're in that 7th Avenue, they're working the door that's
back at the old Stonewall. That little sitting area in the back was a sitting area, but we didn't sit on chairs, if you know what I mean. And that door, was the escape. So the people you came with wouldn't know that you were back there. You'd run out that side door.
Oh yeah, that's the secret hallway. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, a long time ago, I saw Abe Lincoln there at one point.
That was back in the day. That's what Abe actually named it that.
Hey, Abe.
Hey, back in the day. Wow. All right, so now you have that going on, but you also are doing Teresa Caputo Beyond.
Yes, we're still, yes, it's 2 series now. Like there's her series is Raising Spirits, which is on Lifetime. And then we did an offshoot, which is just, it's me and her at her kitchen table, just talking about what she does. And then we go to readings that haven't been aired on the regular series before, interviews with different people. And most importantly, we do a lot of follow-ups with people who've been read on the show, which we never did on the old network TLC.
I love that.
And it's great. And she watches the follow-ups for the first time because she doesn't talk to these people before or after. And when watching her watch what the effect that her work has on other people is very touching. And
who is it? So the follow-up, do you take care of that?
No, the producers do. The producers go like a few months after she's read someone to see how their life has changed. And
wow,
it's pretty amazing because almost across the board, everyone looks different. They look like lighter or fresher. Like they physically look like a weight has been lifted from the first time that they were read with her.
Yeah, no, I believe that because our friend Danielle Alexandria Alchemy, who is also a psychic, she also from Long Island. There's something in the water. Yeah, there's something in the water out there. But when I had my reading with her, and then I got a bunch of readings for Christmas for friends and stuff and family, everybody had the same reaction. Like I felt the same way. Like I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was lighter.
Right.
Like a heavy coat had been taken off of me. So I believe that. I believe in all this stuff. Not everybody is the real deal, but Teresa is the real deal. The real deal. Yeah, and you two have a beautiful chemistry together. You're like pals.
We are. I mean, we've worked together for 11 years now. Like this fall will be 11 years. And
wow.
Yeah, it's very automatic. And it was very funny when we started talking about doing this spinoff. It just was originally the production company and the network were like, well, we'll just have her talking to a producer. And so I sat at the table because I am her producer, and I sat at the table and we just started talking. But then it just organically turned into me being on camera and a 2-camera. And I was like, shit, I gotta get some Revlon color stay up in this bitch. If I'm gonna be on camera, like you gotta warn me. I can't wear my hats. Like I had to do a whole. So we did a zhuzh, and then I just came back with a beat face, and we did 10 episodes of it.
I love it.
Well, it's been great.
It's great, and it's getting really like it's getting great feedback, and people really like it.
It's been very nice, yeah. And I meet a lot of people on Instagram, and I got recognized at the grocery store in the Bronx last month.
Really?
This man followed me, and I was like, I did what you normally do. I mean, he wasn't that hot. If he was hot, I would have just opened my car door. But I was walking to the car, and he was like, sir, I was like, can I help you? He goes, do you work with Teresa? I was like, oh my God. I was like, I swear to God, I thought you were chasing me for a million other reasons. It was very sweet.
Wow, that's nice. That was going to be one of my questions. Has anybody ever said, hey, you're that guy?
No, that's the only time from that show. But the funny thing is that we went a few months ago, we went to see Patti LuPone at Carnegie Hall, and it was fantastic. And we were crossing 6th Avenue leaving, my friends and I was just, I must have been talking or telling a story because they heard my voice. And these kids, they're like 23 years old. They ran across, stopped me in the middle of the street and said, are you Dominic from Fixing Famous People? And
really?
Like, you have to be fucking kidding me. I was like, I'm like shocked that you even recognize me. And B, I'm shocked that someone that young listens to our podcast, but I guess it makes sense because Chris, my co-host, is 20 years younger than me. I'm 53 and he's 34.
Well, I would have never thought you were 53, by the way.
Really?
And I'm not just saying that because I like you and you're my friend.
Leo, rewind the look you just gave me and then shove it up your ass.
I thought you were I thought you were in your early 40s. I'm not just saying.
I do too. And you know what? Grindr says that I'm even younger than that.
Oh, I love it. Good for Grindr. Wow, I love that. So they noticed you. Leo is so
now
bad.
We hang out with them. Now we meet up with them at the duplex occasionally, and it's just funny. Like I'm 50, Chris is 30. These people are less than 25, and we're all.
Why not?
Yeah, no, we're all just chatting about like pop culture stuff, and it's we love it. Like we love it.
So Leo was picking on you about the Meghan Markle thing. Was that one of the people you were trying to fix, Meghan Markle?
She's a hero. We've fixed her multiple times. It's not working.
Well, did she
get the message?
I don't believe she did, but we've tried everything we could to get it to her. She was actually we've been obsessed with her for a minute. So she was the first episode. I think that we tried to fix her first. We've done like 80 episodes now. So
wow, already that many?
Yeah, we started in March of 2023.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, and so we've not missed a week. We just keep going, and it's a lot of work. Even though there's two of us, I mean, as you know, it's more work than you think it's going to be, but ultimately, just been so much fun because honestly, like doing the podcast enabled me to perform my holiday show in more cities last year because my audience in other cities sort of found it and then came to see my shows,
That's cool.
Not like giant venues, but like without the podcast, I wouldn't be my comedy stuff is getting better than the podcast is making my comedy stuff better.
Yeah, because you're practicing every week. I mean, it's like when I did Tony and Tina's wedding, it's completely improv, right? Mm-hmm. So you're doing 7 shows a week,
right? Because it keeps the machine oiled. You know what I mean?
Right. So you're doing 7 improv classes a week, really. So you're quick to bounce things off. Mm-hmm. I think it's the best thing you can be doing. It's like singing every week. Of course, you're gonna be better at it every week because you do it every week.
And 80 episodes for a podcast actually is really, really good.
Yeah.
I was doing some research because somebody is coming up on her 7th year. And I was just looking at some statistics and saying that 90% of all podcasts don't make it past their 3rd episode.
Oh, really?
So for 80 episodes is good. And for the amount of time, we're on 354 episodes, Maria.
Yeah.
So that's an achievement for podcasts nowadays, and there's a lot of them that are out there. But to last that long is pretty good.
Yeah,
so congrats, Dominic.
Thank you.
I mean, I do. I think that's like a really big deal, Dom. And the thing is, you guys pick a subject, and you really you give it like the formula when you talked about the formula. Like that's a big deal. That is an assignment every week. You know?
So I'm not a celebrity.
And it's nice that I have a partner to do it with, and he is the one that asked me to do it, and we just sort of like have the duties just sort of divided themselves.
Yeah,
naturally. Like he books, I edit, and it's just been fun. Like it's been a good
collaboration. There's certain people that you just collaborate with, and it's like
you and Leo.
Like me and Leo, yeah. And I'm not good at any of the stuff he's good at. I'm just like, I always say, Leo, you decide. Like, you're the expert on that. I don't know anything about that.
We're like Lucy and Ricky when they went into that restaurant with Ethel and Fred. You got the name and I got the know-how. There we go. We split it up.
That's it. I'm telling you.
Leo, you're getting tan too. What's going on?
That's what I said before the show started. I said, you've been sun-kissed, Leo.
Like Rachel Dolezal up in there. How'd you get so dark?
Summer camp, and I've been outside. Last week was community week. So in this mountain town where it's been hot, I've not been wearing my hat, and I've been going out there and showing people like, I don't use sunscreen. Look at me, Latino.
Wow.
And so,
I love that. That was real. Do that again.
Well, I've been watching my drag Latino.
I'm not really good at that, but you gays are so good at that. Wow.
Maria, you're gay too.
I know, but like I'm better at like things like softball.
She's better at like and double play
or changing tires. Things like that. It's like
you just said that.
I mean, these are facts.
Jackie Beat has this old joke from her holiday show years ago. She goes, everyone should be friends with a lesbian because eventually you will need your car Simonized.
Exactly. It's true. It's true. All right, listen, we're going to take a little break to do the food section of our show.
No, it's already... Oh my God.
I know.
I miss hanging out with you. Time just goes.
Well, Leo, you moved to the jungle or the forest.
I know.
You gotta come back.
Hence the tan. There you go. But no, Leo was called to teach more and more and more children they need Leo. So he's up in the mountains teaching the kids.
I'm actually here because my parents are old.
Not as old as my dad.
No, actually, your dad's in the 80s, yes?
He's 88.
Okay, yeah. My parents are 80, so they just turned 80 this year.
He called me this week to in a panic. In a panic. I was like, Dad, what's wrong? Like, I thought, oh my God, something really bad's happened. He's like, there are fires in New York. I was like, there are? Like, where? And he's in Boston. He's like, maybe New Jersey. There are fires. I go, Dad, there are fires everywhere. It's really hot. Don't worry. I'm fine. But anyway, he thinks the whole world is burning up all the time. That's his thing.
We didn't start the fire. It was
the end of the world is coming.
Since the world's been turning.
Yeah. All right. So here's like I said, I'm at Judy's. It was a last minute decision, so I didn't cook at my apartment, which is what I usually do.
Food formation. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. So I went to my favorite sushi restaurant in Jersey, and which is called, if you're ever on River Road in Edgewater, it's called Sushi Cruise, like taking a cruise around the harbor. And if you ever go there, you could sit outside on the deck, and you're literally on the Hudson River. So I highly recommend it. There's a Trader Joe's right there, and a little red mango to get an ice cream afterwards if you need one. But who doesn't need an ice cream afterwards? So here's what I got. I got the yellowtail and scallion roll. My favorite, the Akuta hand roll. A little shrimp shumai, and a little kani salad, which is crab.
Kani Selica? Is that what I just heard?
No, kani salad.
Oh.
Jesus.
I heard Kani Selica.
Like we're watching The Greatest American Hero again.
Oh my God. And for dessert, I just happened to have very cherry jelly beans given to me by Lynn Portish Genius. That was at Stonewall last night. And you know why I'm having these for dessert? Because Lynn Portish Genius wrote another song that is catching fire already, and it's about Fire Island. And Leo, I think we have it, right?
We might reveal it later.
Okay. So we are going to close the show with that. So Lynn Portis, who is always cranking out new songs, wrote this really great song about Fire Island, about Cherry Grove, called Have a Very Cherry Day. And she and Susan and a bunch of the locals out there made a really cute video. And
it's really cute. I might be out of a job.
Oh, you're going to love it. Yeah, no, we're going to play it. We're going to play it. Once we play it, here's the problem. It's not a problem. It's a thing. You're not going to be able to get it out of your head. I literally woke up this morning like, and I was like, Jerry Grove. I was singing it in my sleep. And it's one of those songs that you won't be able to get out of your head, and you won't be able to get the moves out of your head either.
I was doing that today because I'd watched it, and so I was in front of the kids, and I was doing something. I was doing that today, thinking of Cherry Grove.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's contagious. Let me just check on some more of our people. Lynn said, we love you and your voice, Dominic.
Thank you, Lynn.
Danielle said, I am not that lesbian. Danielle, or medium. She's not the lesbian.
She doesn't Simonize cars is what she means.
No, she doesn't. No. She kind of just reads your mind. She does all that stuff. She's that kind. But she's not. She does
sing, though.
She's that kind.
She's that kind,
But here's my question.
Yeah.
Even though she's not Latin, can she buy those Latin luxury goods? Or
that's an excellent question.
But I'm sorry, isn't Italian a Latin-based language? So aren't they, of course, somewhat Latin?
Well,
not Latino.
Semantically speaking, you're right about that. And the Italians do enjoy a good peace.
Oh, we sure do.
A good luxury
and happy
piece.
Pride to that. Yes.
To that. On that. Okay, so Lori Towers says, have a very cherry day. Yeah, we are going to show that video. Now, Dominic, let's recap all the stuff, okay? Because some people joined us late, and I want to make sure that they catch us. So
I see Felix in there saying, who the fuck is Meghan Markle? You know who it is.
Oh, Felix. I love Felix. He is great. One year he was dressed as the Joker at the duplex during Halloween. And yes, I have a picture with Felix as the, or the Lantern. I don't know who he was, but it was in green. No, he was
the Riddler.
The Riddler.
Or the Green Lantern.
The Riddler.
The Green Lantern.
No, the Riddler would be the villain would be the Riddler.
And he looked so cute. I love Felix. Felix says, you have some great friends, Dominic.
I'm very lucky. And I know Felix from the duplex and through Dan and Seamus. And actually, the four of us are going to P-Town together in a couple of weeks.
My favorite place on the planet.
Dan Seamus, yeah. I'm actually going to P-Town Monday for a couple of weeks. I went for the first time only last summer and just fell
in love.
And I've already been this year. Like I can't get enough of it. Yeah.
That's the thing with Provincetown. Once you get there, you just catch the fever.
It's like I'm so glad that I'd never been before, because being there now, and like I went to Fire Island for decades. I loved it. I came out there. I grew up out there, and it's great. But the vibe in P-Town is different. It's like, it feels like a mythical gay village to me.
Well, that's what it is. It always was that place when I was a kid. Well, I'm a teenager. That's when I first discovered it. You know who took me there? My friend Mario Cantone.
Oh, wow.
We went to high school together.
Yeah.
And he was doing a show out there as a comedian, like right out of high school, believe it or not. And he took me and my best friend, Jean Simpson Dunn.
Oh.
She's Mario's other best friend. And we went out there together and we hung out with Mario while he was doing his shows and stayed overnight and then took the ferry back. So that place has always been like so important to me. Like, because it was different than your high school or different than anywhere else you were. You're like,
oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's so funny because like I love Fire Island, but Fire Island's more resortish, I guess. It's also mythical in its own way, obviously, but Provincetown is just sort of like, it feels like the town you grew up in if it didn't matter that everyone there was gay. I can't really explain it, but it was just like, even at my advanced age, I still like understand why this place is incredibly special. And
and it's an artist community.
Yeah.
The seafood is incredible, and it's just like
Maron.
They're
so good. They're so
good. It's beautiful.
I bet you'll be getting a gig up there pretty soon. I
almost did my holiday show there, and I'm gonna bop around this summer and talk to some people about. I don't know if I'll do my Pride show up there this year. Definitely Christmas.
No, not this year, but maybe your Pride show next year. You could do it early in that weekend, because the only problem with Provincetown in the winter is it's kind of a ghost town.
Right.
It's like it closes down and it's just locals. So I mean, you still could do your wonderful show because it's great and it is beautiful there at Christmas. But I don't know. I think, but they would love you any other. Any time of the year, it doesn't matter. Don't take it from me. I'm just saying, because it's a little quiet out there in the wintertime.
Who is asking if I'm saying Maron and also doing Katharine Hepburn? Yeah, I'll do. I will change personalities every 11 seconds.
Yeah, actually, I think Dominic,
I'll say Maron as Katharine
Hepburn. Dominic's been very cool, calm, and collected.
Have I?
Yeah, tonight you have been.
Oh.
Yeah.
Comparatively,
yeah. I mean, you know what it is too. We don't have Bill Goffey. Bill gets everybody riled up. You know how he is.
Well, usually I
stop drinking during the week too. So that's
maybe that's it.
Usually we're the most wild when it's Bill, Dominic, Anthony, myself, and you. That's
There's
when you
too
have
much
your gaggle of gays there, and you just.
I love
that
it.
Holiday show.
That was one of my favorite episodes of all time. Holiday show.
I loved that. That was such a fun night.
Our commercial from that night is, to me, like the Easter Bunny auditions. You know how old that commercial is? That's how that commercial is for me. It's classic.
It's a classic for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to remind everybody that Dominic has a show. Tell them about the show that you have this Saturday.
The show is at the Cutting Room this Saturday at 9:30. It's my Pride show. It's called We Get It, You're Gay. It's stand-up, and it's song parodies, and it's flaming faggotry at its very finest.
Yes,
I love. Look at how you covered your nipple. You're just so classy there. covering up the parts that we don't need to see.
I've been less clothed than that on this podcast, actually, which is
I know, and I've had to ask you please to put your clothes back on.
There was 2 Christmases ago I was fully nude when we were chatting.
I know, and that was uncomfortable for me. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I like people to put their clothes
over you.
on.
I had that hot laptop on my cool.
Oh right, Jesus Christ.
For me.
Yeah,
I miss
I couldn't move.
I remember, who's that? When is it going to?
Raul Hinojosa, one of my friend.
Oh, what's his name?
Raul Hinojosa. He's the one that I took to see Electricity when we were in New York. He came to visit in New York.
Well, Raul, welcome to our show. We're so glad you're here. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure we all the questions were answered. Gene Simpson done. Yes, me and Mario and Gene used to go out there. Ed Kutu, he knows all about. I keep
popping around Facebook.
Did you see what Ed Kutu said?
Yes, you read it.
Right, spectacular.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And Ed Kutu has a Blade Salon in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. He and his husband. And if you are out there, go and get your hair did with those guys, because it's amazing. And you should actually go to his Instagram either way, to Blade Salon, to that Instagram, because it's amazing. They do amazing work. Okay, Leo. Now, so Dom, what I always ask my guests to do, and you are no exception.
Remove their shirts?
No, God. It's fine. Just keep it on.
I'm gonna just walk into Stonewall on Sunday nude, right when you start working.
Listen.
And when you ask for my ID, I'm just gonna turn around and say, "It's my fanny pack."
Well, look, I'm going to be managing there on Sunday night, and there's going to be a lot of half-naked people. I'm used to that. I'm
not going to make it to 6 o'clock.
I can see Dominic doing the Karen thing. Denied, approved.
Fanny pack.
Approved.
Wow, you get so coquettish when you do.
I am coquettish. At home, I am.
You know what? Do you believe that, Leo?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I know.
It depends who's here. Sometimes I'm coquettish. Sometimes I'm Rambo-ish. It just depends.
Oh, wow.
It depends what Grindr calls for that night, Maria. I'll take any page on the menu.
Listen, you have to be ready for anything.
And I am.
At all times. And I believe that. I believe that. All right. So that's what's happening with Dominic. Dominic, leave us with some words of inspiration for our creative people. Well, I'm going to ask you something.
You're the words I think of. When I think of, I want you to be safe this summer in New York City, because people are obviously losing their minds. So always be alert. And let's try to answer this question. Who are these tourists that are doing jet skis in the Hudson and East Rivers? And how did why would you survive COVID and then come somewhere and eat raw sewage? I don't understand this.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
I think, if anyone is jet skiing on Saturday night during my show, I would take that personally, that you would rather eat sewage than come.
You're not going to believe this. Judy and I were having dinner on the Hudson River on the Edgewater side, the Jersey side, and these jet skis like wished by, and she was like, "What the are those guys doing?"
Every day. Why are they out there? I live in the Bronx, and we live right on where the rivers meet, like right by the Broadway Bridge. Every day they're going back and forth at top speed. I'm like, why?
Why? That's what she said. She's like, "Why would you do that on the Hudson River?"
Where's Sully when you need him?
I know.
Land on the
right, Miracle on the Hudson.
Even the ducks should just fly into these idiots. I mean, just like fly low.
Yeah. No, it's so funny. We were having dinner. Judy said the same thing, so I started laughing. I'm going to tell her what you said. All right. So listen, don't forget to go see Dominic. But we need to see the video. Have a Very Cherry Day. Written by Lynn Porter.
Girl, I am queued up and ready to go.
Summer can't come quick enough. Some say it's tough just getting out here. But I can't wait any ferry I'll take, a water taxi, 'cause it's all about here. So come down to Sayville, train or drive. Just buy a ticket, yeah, you'll feel alive. You're not hiding, gliding in the great South Bay. So Fire Island, go and have a very cherry day.
Ooh.
Yeah, the beach is rocking, the music's not stopping. Great energy is everywhere. There's no cars, no streetlights, sunlight, nightlife. You're walking around and having a care. There's a feeling here you can't explain. There's a freedom, no fear, release the chains. You're at peace, no stress, just put it all away. Fire Island smiling, it's a very cherry day. Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove. Dinner at the Sandcastle, can't get any better. By the ferry you'll see cherry music, laughter, double header. The Ice Palace show, just walk up the stairs. Don't be a drag, or be a drag, no one really cares. Be who you want, it's your hideaway. It's a Fire Island gem. It's him, her, us, and them. Love is love, here stay. And have a very cherry day. Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove, Cherry Grove.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
That's a great video.
Great.
Is that so
I
amazing?
love
That
that.
was awesome.
I know. So Lynn wrote that. They went out to Fire Island with Susie and Lynn's husband, Joe, who's amazing, and a bunch of great people that Terry Fabrizi's daughter, I can't think of her name right now, but she did the filming and the editing. And how cool was that? They went live and did that. So everybody go to, I think it's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. It's on YouTube. It's called Have a Very Cherry Day. And
and the audio is on lynnportis.com on her website. Just go to her music part as well.
yeah, and it's just it's going to be the hit of the summer because it's so contagious. And then when you're in the winter and you're having the winter blues, you can play a little. I woke up literally this morning going, Cherry Grove. That's how I woke up. So anyway, Linny, we wanted to surprise you and
Congrats,
play.
Linny.
Congrats is right.
So
Lynn
great.
is amazing.
She's a genius.
That's why we call her that.
Yep.
All right, so everybody go and see Dom. If you're in the city, please go and see Dominic's show. If not, go to Dom and Terry, just like commentary, but it's DOMMENTARY.com, and all of Dominic's stuff will be up there. And all year long, Dominic does different engagements in different cities and different things. So please follow Dominic. You won't be sorry.
And please listen to the podcast. There's
my God.
There's something in it for everybody.
Absolutely.
You'll like it.
And 80 episodes. Congratulations, Dominic.
Thank you.
Incredible. Incredible.
It might be 70, but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Weed, so
It's
80 is 70. Doesn't really matter.
It's the same thing. It's right in the same ballpark. And listen, say hi to your mother for us.
I definitely will.
We love Barbara Pupa. She's the best.
We'll bring her on here next time. We'll get a
Whenever.
little advance, I mean, not that I didn't have advance notice, but for her, we'll bring on Chris. We'll bring on my mother.
Oh my God, that would be incredible. Let's do that, okay?
Yes.
You pick it. Maybe you and your mom figure it out, and
Yep.
then let me know, and we'll work around you guys, okay?
Love you guys so
All
much.
right, love you too.
Everybody, happy Pride. Please be safe this weekend if you're in New York.
Happy Pride. And listen, just gay people, hang in there. It's almost over. We have a whole lot of events coming up.
You're telling the gay people to hang in? I think the straight people who live here are the ones that have to hang in there for fun.
That's
I
true.
have to
You know
tell you,
what?
Palm Springs Pride doesn't happen until November, so I got a long way to go
Yeah,
until
you
then.
got a long way
Pride
to
for
go.
us.
Yeah, and for the straight people that have been putting up with us for a month, Mrs. Alito, thank you so much. We just want to make sure you're
Fly
okay.
your flag, baby.
Fly.
Toledo, we're here and we're queer, and you got to get used to it.
That's it. Where are we going to go now? Can't go back in. That's it. All right. Good night, everybody. We love and appreciate you.
Break your leg in your show, Dom.
Thank you, guys. Love you.